what was really your goal going into this game?
Win the game. I mean, they were hot. I think they had 11 wins coming in. Anytime you can beat a team that has a good winning percentage, it's good from an RPI standpoint. And just continue with the good plan and approach from both sides of the ball. I don't think we made an error tonight, which is great. Another shutout by the pitching staff. I think we gave up 3 hits. And offensively, just a lot of guys contributing again. I mean, it's great. Like I said, the pressure doesn't fall on any one player because so many guys can make a positive contribution, and we did that tonight.
Seems like every outing he gets more and more confident, but Garrett Edwards just continues to be a really
awesome.
big part of your
big story of the early season for us. There's been a few times where maybe it's been a little wobbly. It's been early in the game, so it wasn't like, hey, we had to have it, but he's delivered every time with runners in scoring position. Like, we're getting out of it without giving up anything anytime he comes in the game, and that's a special niche. And then, get stronger from there. I don't know how many innings he threw tonight. He threw 3 2/3, but did it in 43 pitches. I mean, that's impressive.
Obviously, Tommy White with the home run, Gavin Dugas with the home run tonight. What works for them at the plate?
I think they're super competitive, and they don't give away pitches, and that was great to see. Just Tommy going up there, that it just looked like, hey, this is going to go good for us. I mean, he's super locked in, and took a ball, and the guy made a mistake, and I mean, it didn't get very high, but it got out of here in a hurry, so it's incredibly hard. Good knack for coming through with runners on base, which is huge. And Gavin, crushed it. I was leaning over to tell somebody, to get ready to go in the game, and he hit the homer, so I don't even know what pitch it was, but it was a good swing. He's been very productive as well, and again, that's been a big lift for us.
This, it seems like this team's ready for what's coming in terms of SEC play. What do you like about, I guess, the mindset of this group as you guys kind of get into the heart of your schedule here?
Just super motivated and a lot of confidence, and they can deal with adversity. Now that might sound funny because we've had a lot of blowout games, but they don't get distracted by their feelings and they play. And they just keep playing, and I anticipate that it'll be a good test, coming up, but it's time for that.
Tommy White, the only everyday starter that you left in, was that just to get more work in the field?
Well, yes and yes, on 2 accounts. Number one, get more reps at third base since it was his second game back at third, and then, we have kind of a scenario in our head where we might have to slide him over to first base. So I want him to at least play an inning or 2 over at first base, and it's a very minimal thing, but it's something that could happen over the course of the game, and the only way to do that was to leave him in the game.
What's the next step in Chase's development?
I think he was great again tonight. Don't get me wrong, I loved the 9-run inning the other day, but I was pumped when it was 4-1 and he was going to come in the game, and finish it out on Sunday, and then he never even got the opportunity to do that because we scored 9 runs. But I thought he was good. I thought he maybe lost feel or concentration for the leadoff hitter of that 3rd inning, but other than that, it was good. But if you look at it, I think he threw 30-some pitches, maybe even 35. Okay, so he'll have 2 days of recovery and be locked and loaded and ready to go for the weekend, and we're going to need him this weekend. So
is that a goal going into this game, to have all these pitchers kind of still ready to go this weekend, but getting them some time on the mound?
Yeah, we had to get some guys on the mound. It had to happen. Little Edwards hadn't pitched since last Wednesday, so it was 6 days. Chase, hadn't pitched in 9 days, actually, just kind of the way that it worked out, which was kind of a surprise, so I feel good about that. I feel like we got that accomplished, and did it in a way where we can get a reset now. Like we can reset and we're ready to go, and super proud of how these guys came through these 9 games here after coming off the Texas thing, and put ourselves in a good, healthy spot to get started this weekend.
Does using Chase have a pen just sort of help him utilize just his fastball a little bit more? Keep
Yeah,
it in the
the pitch execution thing, I think that's, we put a lot of prep into how we want to go about getting people out and create problems and deception for hitters, and he certainly does that when he's running the fastball at that high, and the changeup's been really good, and the slider threw a couple good ones tonight early in the count, which was good. I think what that does is it allows him to get weak contact on his fastball, allows him to mix, not pitch in any kind of pattern, which allows you to either start or come out of the pen. So really excited about that.
Any more questions? Thank you, guys.
All right, thank you guys.
Thanks, Coach.